All right, so you've got a big truck with multiple axles and you're wondering how to calculate the wheelbase. Imagine a giant centipede on wheels. Sounds fun, right? But it can be a real nightmare if you start guessing without a plan. First, let's break down what a wheelbase actually is. It's the distance between the center of the foremost steering axle and the center of the rearmost drive axle. Picture a ruler stretched between those axles. That's your wheelbase. And now, why does the wheelbase matter? Well, it's crucial for turning stability and carrying capacity. A longer wheelbase offers better stability, but compromises agility. Think of it like turning a limo versus a go-kart. Both have their challenges. When dealing with multiple axles, especially those not at the typical front and back, things get tricky. The trick is to first identify the steering axles, often the frontmost. Once you have that, things become clearer. The next step is identifying the rearmost drive axle, which maximizes the load carrying potential. This bears a lot more weight, so knowing its position helps ensure you're calculating accurately. No guesswork, just solid math. To measure, you'll need a long measuring tape or a laser measuring tool. Start by measuring from the center of the frontmost steering axle straight back to the center of the rear drive axle. Accuracy here is key. But Scott, how to ensure I'm doing this right?
The answer is consistency and precision.
Measure twice, at least. Any variance can mean different weight distribution scenarios, which, trust me, can affect safety and performance. Here's a pro tip. Check the manufacturer's manual first. It often lists the designed wheelbase. It's like having a cheat sheet for acing a test. And but always verify it with an actual measurement, just in case of custom modifications. A common pain point, finding that sometimes your measurement isn't a perfect fit with specs due to road conditions, tire pressure variances, or chassis wear. Seriously, enlist help. A second person can hold the tape, ensuring it doesn't droop or twist. A wheelbase calculation mistake can lead to skid cornering or even rollovers, which is why getting the right figure saves lives and dollars. An inch off might not sound like a lot, but in trucking, it's like missing a fleet accountancy zero. And if you're in Portland like me, remember that rain-soaked roads need every bit of stability your truck can provide. Calculating carefully, double-checking, and playing by the rules always pays off in the long run. Hope that irons out your calculation queries. If you'd like, drop a comment below, and maybe one day we can turn this into a thrilling series about the magic of precise wheelbase math. Stay tuned.